Hello guys, I'm Kevin. Thanks very much for tuning back into Merseysense. Today I'm going to give you my top 10 most addictive fragrances. Now, these are the fragrances I tend to reach for when I'm feeling a bit down and, you know, the way things are at the minute. I'm one of them people, I'm quite positive. I don't really feel down, or I don't let my mood drop too much. I'm usually straight along the middle, and I might go up, I might go a little bit down, but I'm never usually like this, you know the way it is. But the way things are at the minute, everyone's stuck in the house, times are hard for people. So I just thought it'd be a good idea just to get 10 little fragrances that lift your mood. And these are the ones I reach for. Basically, if I'm not feeling too good, I'm a bit under the weather, it's a bit wet outside. Luckily enough, the last few days have been really good, so we haven't had that problem. So I'll get back into it straight after this. I'll see you soon. Welcome back guys. So yeah, I'll get straight into this list. As I just said, these are my preferences. You might have different ones. I'm really into the sweet gourmandish type scents, so mine are all going to be based around them type of scents. Quite gourmandish, mainly winter ones. So I'll get straight into it. My first one is Spice Bomb. You see it there. So this is tobacco, cinnamon, lots of spices, as it says in the name. Lovely scent. I got it. That's a 90 ml bottle. Quick story with this, my girlfriend bought me this a few years ago. When I first smelt it, I went really fussed with it, and everyone was going on about it, and I was like, yeah, I didn't really get the hype with it. So I just left it the way you do when you draw things like that, and then I smelt it on someone who was walking past me, and I asked him what it was, and it was this. That's what really made me go back to it. The way the sillage on it, the smell on someone else really done it for me, and I went back to it now. I love it, I can't get enough of it. This is one of the really uplifting, uplifting scents. Great in the winter, cooler ones. Also good in the summer. I like wearing this all year round. It's a great signature scent. So yeah, my first one is Spice Bomb. My next one is one of my favourite scents of all time, a timeless scent. This makes a lot of my list because it's one of my all-time favourite scents. Been out for a few years now, but they keep bringing new flankers out for it, and it is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. So yeah, this is perfect aquatic blue scent, but it has got a bit of depth. It is your shower gel, but without being too fresh. It's got incense in it, grapefruit, so it does give it a bit of zestiness. This is also good. You can use this in the winter, although most blue fragrances are spring, summer. This is perfect autumn, winter, as again all year round. It has got that bit of depth. It's not a freshie, if you know what I mean. It's clean. It has got that shower gel vibe, but this is a timeless scent if you ask me. This is the Eau de Parfum version. This is the only one I've smelt. I've never tried the Parfum, which I believe is really nice, but once this is finished, I'll probably move on to the Eau de Parfum and give it a go, but for now I'm happy with this. So that's Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. Next one is La Nuit de l'Homme. I think this is just a 40 ml picked this up from Boots a while ago. I'd never smelled this before, I weren't aware of it. About 2 or 3 years ago when I started getting into fragrances, I give it a go. Lovely scent, cardamom, very cosy, your perfect type of cuddle scent. It doesn't, as you know, it doesn't perform that well. I haven't tried the older versions of this. I'm not prepared to pay stupid money for it, for the designer scent, so this does me. I know what I'm getting, and it's like I get 5 or 6 hours, so if I am lounging around the house or I've got somewhere to run, I'll wear it for that. I'm not going to wear this for a night out or anything when I'm out for the day, because it's not going to last, sort of thing. But the scent profile itself of this is unbelievable. It is the perfect date scent. Everyone around you loves this. It's a bit too Play-Doh-y at the start. Give it half an hour, 40 minutes, let it settle, and it sits really nice on the skin. So that one is La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. Next is Rochas Moustache. This is a lovely bottle, this. Now this gets compared to YSL's Tuxedo. I've never smelt it. I know it's on the higher end of the spectrum chart. I've never really smelt it. I haven't got the money to be going to paying that kind of money. I think it's over £200. So this is, you're getting rose, pepper, little bit of a medicinal tone, but it's really nice. This would be perfect for a date all year round. Little bit of pepper, bit of orange. Oh, I'm getting whiffs of that, yeah. Dead nice. You know, the only problem with this with me, a few people I've spoke to and a few of the videos I've watched, they get 9, 10 hours, 8 to 9, 10 hours longevity on it. I don't, I get about 4 or 5 hours on this, so they must obviously be a bad batch, or there's something wrong with my skin. Obviously, just be aware of that before you do go and buy it if you're not interested in it. It's a lovely scent. It is very, very unique, very nice. I'm starting to really like the note of rose, as I explained in a couple of my videos, so it does stand out for me a bit in this. Also the orange, you get that little bit of brightness, a little bit of the fruitiness in it, but overall a lovely scent. And I think it is quite difficult to get hold of. It's one of them scents, quite difficult. I paid about £32 for this 75ml, which was quite lucky, but I think it's not like as easy accessible as most of the other designers. But yeah, so that's mine, Rochas Mastani. Next one is Boss Bottled Intense. Now everyone's aware of the Boss Bottled DNA. The apple, the cinnamon, quite bright. I used to have this in school when I was a kid. Now it's still one of these very modern fragrances. Once you smell this, you know about it, you'll know what you're getting, you'll instantly recognise it. It's one of them for me. Now, a quick story. I had me a couple of teeth out in January. Everyone knows that's not a pleasant experience. So when I come home, sat in the house, the first thing I reached for was this. It just lifted my mood instantly. It was one of them smells. Now the Intense version has got that amped up sweetness, sort of in the same vein as the 1 million, but not as sweet, not as playful. It's more appley, honey type of, syrupy type of sweetness. It's not yet bubblegum playful type of sweetness. I think you can get a 50ml bottle for about £35 as well. I think that's what I paid for that. Unbelievable timeless scent. So that one is Boss Bottled Intense. My next one, Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Now this is a lovely date scent. It's got a note of coffee, which I think is an Indian dessert. I've only got this, I think it's a 50ml, yeah. I don't really wear this as much as I should. So this is sweet and desserty, but I wouldn't really class it as a gourmand. It doesn't go into that gourmand territory for me. Really cozy, great date night. You can also wear this for clubbing as well on nights out. It's great for the office because it is quite deceiving, the longevity. Although it does sit quite close to the skin, you put it on clothes, you get a lovely sillage, and it does last a good while, but it doesn't really project. It's one of them scents, perfect cuddle scent, Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Next is one of the best cheapies I've ever smelt. Everyone knows about this house. I think this is the first one I've bought from them, and I never come across them. Well, I knew of them, but this is the first one I tried. I think I bought it last October, November, just like we were coming into autumn sort of thing. And it's one of the best purchases I've ever made, and it is Zara's Rich Warm Addictive. So you all know about this one. I think it's got rum. It's only got about 3 or 4 notes. It's got rum, vanilla, and I think something else. I describe this as like a caramel latte, caramel and coconut latte. As soon as you spray it on, it just got that lovely, warm and Christmassy vibe to me. I wore this a lot on the run up to Christmas. Very nice, very cozy, lovely, lovely scent. £12.99 for 100ml. I am going to start trying more of these Zara scents because they are brilliant bang for your buck. If you're into your gourmand scents, I'd definitely give this a go because for £12 you can't go wrong with it, honestly. So that one is Zara's Rich Warm Addictive. Next is Alexandria Fragrances Dark Night. So this is inspired by my favourite scent, Black Phantom by Killian. It's boozy. I'm into my dark heavy scents, as people know. It's boozy, sugary, coffee, dark chocolate. But the coffee in this is not like your Rich Warm Addictive. It's like the ground coffee. Sniff it, putting your nose into a bag of ground coffee. It's that harsh, natural coffee. Lovely scent. I'm going to be wearing this. I know this is classed as a winter and autumn scent. I'll be wearing this all year round. In the summer, we're quite lucky in the way that we don't get that extreme hot weather in Britain. It's quite, the winters are awful right here. Wet, windy, cold. In the summer, we don't get too extreme, and if we do, the country just comes to a halt. So you're getting like 23, 24 degrees. You can still wear this. It does cool down overnight. Great signature scent. This is one of them scents that you wear, dress up, pair of jeans, jacket and a t-shirt, put a couple of sprays of this, you'll feel like a dog's bollocks, honest. Unbelievable scent, proper masculine, boozy. I love it. I just can't get enough of it. And this is one of the best interpretations I've ever smelled. The Dark Night. It's thick. It's extrait de parfum this, so it's thick, it's heavy, it's very rich, doesn't bounce off your skin too much, sits nice and close, but you're getting 9, 10, 11 hours on it. And if you put on your clothes, I usually spray this on my clothes when I'm just chilling around the house, and you wash your t-shirt, go back a couple of days later and it's still there. Unbelievable scent. One of my favourites, and my favourite DNA is Black Phantom. So that one is Dark Knight by Alexandria. The next one, this might come as a bit of a shock, this one, because it's not your typical gourmand sweet one, but it's a lovely, lovely masculine boozy tobacco leather scent, and it is Jon Bobby Dark Rebel. Yeah, so as I say, leather. This is your wet tobacco. You get Jamaican rum, leather in the dry down. This is the most masculine scent you're ever going to smell. If you're into your masculine fragrances, you need to get this. This is 125 milliliter, and I think I got this for about £32 on Latino. Dead masculine, bit dirty. It's not for everyone. Bit boozy. It is like a bit. I think it's got. I might be wrong, but I think it's got castoreum in it or something, which is from an animal's ass or something. You know what I mean? It's one of them. I might be wrong there. I'll have to look it up. But it is very daring. The projection on this, I think Jon Bobby are well known for not having that much longevity. They're alright, but 5 or 6 hours and you've got to reapply. They don't really bounce off, but the quality of the ingredients in this are unbelievable. And I think that goes through all the Jon Bobby lines. So that one is Dark Rebel. My favourite, most uplifting fragrance, most addictive fragrance is 1 Million Privé. Now this is your perfect apple pie, cinnamon, sweet, gourmand. This is like the first flanker to the, I think it was the first flanker, I might be wrong, it might be cologne, to the Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, but they're both different enough to own both. This is like a grown-up version of 1 Million. If you ask me, 1 Million's like the party scent. Go out clubbing with all your mates and all that, have a bit of a laugh. This is the grown-up version, nice, doesn't bounce off your skin too much. You know, I do get a really good longevity off it. It's an eau de parfum this, so it does, what I find with eau de parfums on my skin, they sit a lot closer than the eau de toilettes. But I usually wear this for work, and when you think it's gone, it keeps popping off your skin after 9, 10 hours. Really good, but I know a lot of people don't get great longevity on this. So yeah, nice and cuddly. Reminds me of Christmas every time I smell this. I think that's why I enjoy it so much. But yeah, apple pie, cinnamon, sweetness. You can't wear this for clubbing, but I wouldn't. If you're gonna wear something for clubbing, I'd go for another one because it does sit close. You can't wear this for clubbing, and it's got nice sillage, good longevity. As I say, it's that cuddle, one of them cuddle, cozy scents what draws people in. Really, really nice. So yeah, 1 Million Privé. So what's my top 10 most addictive scents that I like? Obviously, people have got their own tastes. Certain people like different things. You might get a few different ones, the cotton candy type, the Baccarat Rouges and other people's list. That's just mine. Trying to do something a little bit different with the way things are. Everyone's locked down. Something just to pick me up. And if you have got these, give them a go. They might not work for you, but they certainly work for me. And yeah, we all have our own taste. So if you have got any of these scents, just sit on your shelf, give them a go. Let me know what you think in the description below. And I'll leave all the links for these scents in my description in case anyone of you are looking for them. But I know some of them are quite difficult to get hold of. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget, stay safe, stay home, and I'll speak to you soon.